And welcome back to Fiesta Friday. The Guam Humanities Council has launched a project called I Tasi, or Land and Sea Ecological Literacy on the U.S. Pacific island of Guam. Very fitting title. Now, joining me now is Guam Humanities Council Muñeca Flores, and from the Guam Environmental Alliance, the director and board member, she does pretty much everything there, the lovely Elena Todd. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thanks for spending your Friday with us and everything. It's a delight to have you. Both of you have been here several times and everything. So what have we got going on today, Muñeca? You guys do so much for the community and everything like that. What is this latest project and what does it entail?
Well, we're really excited to partner with another nonprofit organization, the Guam Environmental Alliance, to help promote our project, I Tasi. And so the project is multifaceted. We started off with a food project, and we also want to include some film and discussion events. But right now we're focusing on the hike series. And so the hike series is basically to invite the community to come out with us, and we're going to have experts from the science community and experts from the humanities community kind of talk about making the connections together, and also how we as citizens engage in these discussions about our environment and to improve and protect the environment as people, all the people who live here on Guam.
Now, of course, the food example that you were talking about, I mean, it was rice, was it, before that?
Actually,
and on food in general.
Actually, we started off with Eat Your Heritage, which
that's right.
We had a culinary anthropologist on Guam, and we were talking about the return to native and local foods, the Native American foods movement, and linking that to the movement that's here right now. And that was the kickoff to the project. And so the next wave of the project is this series, and we've got a lot of great ideas. I met Ann Gowell, and we got together and we started talking about how to connect history and culture to sustainability and conservation, and thinking up some themes that would get people really interested. And so we start with our first hike this Sunday. Sunday morning at 7:45 is showtime, 8 o'clock is go time, and we're excited to partner with Guam Environmental Alliance because they're very familiar with this area, and we think it's a great way to start the hike series.
Well, and as such, that's a perfect segue to Elena and everything, because you've been involved in this space for so many years here on the island. You've been educating the youth, you've been advocating, for proper use of the environment, for appreciating what we have and everything. And because the focus of this new endeavor is maybe a bit more technical than other ones and everything like that, what do yourself and the people you represent, what do you guys bring to the table, and how's the relationship?
Well, the Guam Environmental Alliance is a nonprofit organization that was started by basically just a group of friends that wanted to be able to facilitate projects outside of our scope of work. And so basically what we try to do is to bring together projects like this. So we'll bring volunteers, whether they be from the science community, whether we do tree plantings, we bring people to come and plant the trees. And so in this case, we're just helping to facilitate the project and bring in the experts. And this area is very, very special to us because last year we did a huge project with the Department of Agriculture and the Guam Coastal Management Program. We planted thousands of trees, and we had hundreds of volunteers come out, and we actually put in signs that talk about the native trees. You can see there what some of the threats are to the area, and so now we're going to be able, we're really excited also to partner and to bring in that humanities aspect and to talk about not just the trees and the fish, but really talk about how it's important to the people and what the history of the area is.
I was going to ask you, is there a central overriding theme that you're dealing with or anything, or because it's such a broad scope and everything, and there's so much to learn?
Well, for this particular area, the Maso area, it's a watershed area, and the whole wetlands area was really an important site for rice cultivation. And so we're bringing through our partnership, Brent Tibbetts is going to be there to talk about the natural history aspect of the area, the native and invasive species, but we're also bringing a humanities expert, Darlene Moore, who's an archaeologist, and she's going to talk about the importance of that area for rice cultivation, the history of pre-Spanish era rice cultivation, and also the importance of such watersheds in native Chamorro living. And so, in ancient Chamorro living rather. And so we're going to have those presentations along the hike, and this is at the Maso area in PD. And it's actually a very accessible area, but a lot of people haven't really had an opportunity to go out and take a look at the area. And so we're inviting the community to go with us Sunday morning, but then also to be able to listen to the experts, kind of tell the stories of the area and ask questions. And so
I knew rice was involved at some point and everything, so well done in that regard. Okay, and now in terms of inviting the community, who exactly would be able to get the most out of this? And like, are you talking specific age ranges, or maybe students, or the academic community, or is it anybody who's interested?
This is a great area for the first hike because it's a very easy hike. Hike is kind of a strong word, and so it's more of a nature walk, and there is a little incline, but really anybody can come. We've done a couple different hikes here with families, with students. During Earth Month, we actually had a few hikes with little tiny kids, and we actually had a bunch of Manumko too, and they said, I've never been here. This area has been here my whole life, and I've never been here, so anybody can come. All
right, so 10 seconds left, Monica. When is it, and how can people find out more information?
Okay, they can call us at 472-4461 or 4460. We encourage people to wear comfortable shoes, bring some water, some insect repellent, maybe some sunscreen. And we're going to try to meet up at the Veterans Cemetery since that's the easiest landmark area. And then we're going to walk over to the entrance to the Maso. And so that's right next to the Veterans Cemetery in PD. So again, if anyone could just call us at 472-4461 or meet us Sunday morning at 7:45 because we're going to get started right at 8 o'clock.
All right, well done. Well, ladies, we cannot wait to partake of that with you. I know we got a bunch of people here at KU, and they're really excited to go for it. So we'll see you then.
Thank you so much.
All right, and stay tuned. Fiesta Friday continues right after this.